it's been a couple of hello folks, welcome to the channel, and it's been almost a month since we have been doing this activity. As you can see, I have racked up 200 odd games. I've been playing a decent number of games. So we've had 200 games in the month, which is an okay volume of work to be done. I've done a decent number of puzzles as well. We have done around 200 odd puzzles. We've done 15 possible puzzle streaks. Now, how confident am I? The things that I'm going to work on going forward, I'm going to have this month, the next month too is going to be an opening challenge month. We're jumping into an opening challenge month where we're going to work extensively on the opening in this month. We're going to solidify our openings. That's going to be the key idea. I'm going to do every alternate day is going to be a learning on an opening, and I'm going to go deeper, find my opening mistakes and trying to solve this problem. So I'm going to do that through my games that have been played till date, and I'm going to consolidate all those games and learn from them. So that's going to be the objective for the next month. So first month has been just building the base, looking at the puzzles, doing the games and getting the starting base set. So your base level has been set now, and today is going to be a day where I'm going to first of all look at all my games, and we're going to do a set of, first of all I'm going to do a quick one single blitz game and one single puzzle streak quickly in the first 30 minutes, and the next 30 minutes I'm going to set up my plan for the next month, and I'm going to share it on the channel saying that this is what is going to be my plan. I'm going to work it out. I'm going to also figure out the kind of openings I'm going to prepare extensively on. I would want to have a couple of openings with white and a couple of openings with black. So I'm going to work on that, those two elements, and then we're going to basically I'll end up with six to seven possible openings, because we have e4 d4 with white, and I need to figure out two separate openings for e4 and two separate openings for d4, and we're going to have a specific opening, two separate openings for white as well. So we're going to practice it up. That's going to be the thing that I'm going to work on going forward. That's the key plan for the month, folks, for the next month. So 1 month in, second month we are figuring out for the same. All right, so let's start off with today a quick I'm going to do, as I said, we've set the context what's going to happen. So let's first quickly do a puzzle streak for the first 10 minutes, warming up. Targeting, this is a fork. I think I should be doing something in this process. Here we have, let's look at it carefully. Anything is hanging. I don't see anything really hanging per se. Do we have a check? Okay, it's actually hanging. This knight bishop is actually hanging, currently protecting the pawn. So it's hanging because once I take rook into rook, okay, I'm going to just go safe, and then I still have the same idea, so just delays it by a move. Here we have a fork, a pin here winning the queen. I don't see easy way to defend it. Okay, he just takes it off the board. Here we have a fork winning the queen. Do we lose the match here? I don't think so. I can defend it and then figure out how to pick it up. Check, yes, to take it up. It's straightforward. Here do we have this check. Is that a mate? Yeah, that's a mate in one easy puzzle. Basically in the first 20-30 of this puzzle streak, it's always easy, or generally are easily able to do this. I have this fork, I win the bishop. Anything better here? There's no mate. Here we have a skewer winning the bishop. Here we have a mating idea. So we have this here. The king is getting mated, so king has to move away, and I just win the rook at the base there. So it starts off with a mating threat. Alright folks, now here it's a passer pawn thing. So I play this. If I play this here, this is a little tricky if I don't get this right. If I play this, can simply take this, but then I'll take this and I queen. And if he takes this, I push it, and there is no easy way to stop it. So I think I just need to push it. Alright folks, so here he's attacking my queen. Alright, so the problem that he has is a back rank problem. So what will happen is I take, rook takes, check, because the king comes here, he loses the queen. So I think that's how it will work. And he'll simply lose the queen, so we get just a simple piece up. It appears that the knight can somehow stop this queening. How? How does this knight stop the queening? So let's say I move here. There are multiple possibilities, but only one of these four is correct. So the problem with me coming here onto this square is this knight check, and he can probably... So of course I cannot come here because this check... No. Still I need to move away to queen. Can come here. If I come there, then I stop the knight from trying something nasty. I think it's here. Okay, there. What's the problem though? So let's understand. I know it's a bit tricky one. I thought this comes and I play this here. He has this check. So that's why it was not working. Why was this not working? Again, you have a direct check, and then the whole process repeats. And then it's winning, so it's a bit of a problem. So folks, it was, what about this one? He plays it here, then he plays it here, then he has this check and there's a fork. So it's a very tricky puzzle for us. Let's try and do for 2 more minutes, maybe the easier ones that are coming up to start off with. So here I have, okay, I have this back rank. Okay, multiple possible checkmates. Here I have check and mate to move mate. As you can see, it's fairly easy puzzles when you start off. Check mate in 1, not 1, 2. Here we have mate in 1. So yes, here we have the rook strapped. Here we have an intermezzo, not an intermezzo. We have this check. Why can't I take this? Oh, I think we have better sequence here. Let's calculate this check. King goes somewhere. Oh, king cannot go there, so it's a mate with the knight. Okay, got it. Here we have mate in 1. So folks, as we know that the first few puzzles are just like absolute warm-up. What do we have here? Isn't this... Okay, there's a mate with the rook. So, okay, here what do we have? We have a fork. We have a fork here. They don't have a back rank or anything. Now, what is the more accurate way to handle it? Queen takes queen does not work because the rook will take, so it's pretty much forced. Then I am going to queen faster. So, okay folks, last 2 puzzles. I think this check and this is the mate. And last one here, check. I'm not sure what is the problem. If I cancel this up, he still gets a few pawns. I have this check here. After which, when I take it, the spawn queens. Okay, great. So now I understood the whole idea was the spawn finally queen before all the complications. Alright folks, we're going to take a pause from the puzzle streak here and we're going to play one single game today. And then I'm going to spend the next 30 minutes of the day planning. So then I'll update all of you about my plan. So fairly tough opponent, 1772. Okay, let's wait for him to join in and we'll start. Yes, my opponent is here. Let's try the Catalan. Okay, pretty much a strongish center. Okay. Alright. On push, then I have to defend again. Castle, he can just do the pawn storm. Not sure if he will. Let's see how he progresses on this. I have this bishop comes here, targeting this other bishop. Okay folks, let's try and underslice the position. So we have a slightly better space which can be easily targeted. So then I defend, pawn takes, knight takes, we are okay. I do lose a c pawn for the d pawn, but I have the problem they would face is this diagonal opens up, which they do not want as per my understanding. Let me directly play this, allowing me, if he plays that, to just simply take it up. Alright folks, now I need to find a way to make progress. Try opening the center, which will help, but let's try. Not clear how to really progress in this position. So of course that's the problem when you're trying a new set of opening. It opens up here, then I get the Rook in. Not sure how good it is. Check. The knight comes in the center. And then let me put some pressure. Let's see, I am threatening this. I should have put the queen here actually. Alright folks, I'm going to just go for it. What I'm going to do is I'm going to try to put pressure, trying to attack this square here. Put the queen here and then try to create some play. This pawn's lost. Protecting this square. Alright folks, I think the king is in the center and I need to find a way for me to target him. So how do I reach all squares? Is in a bit of a... I think I'm better off in the opening, but I'm not sure how do we... See, pawn push is not helping. Let's target something. No, this pawn. Alright folks, I'm not very sure. I am sure that I have something, but I'm not able to find it. Open this up. I have a very convoluted way. How do I reach here? I need to reach here. I need to reach here. Now the ways to do that is this and this. Okay, let's try that. Let me come here and then put the knight here. Not sure it's working. Let's try. I want to get the knight here. Can open this up. Let's try this. Knight comes here. No, knight can't come there. The rook is lost. Knight's still pinned, folks. Knight is still pinned. I still have this specific move. Removing this knight and then entering again myself. Okay, it's a bit tricky. I'm not clear. So my idea was to try to put pressure. I don't know why this square I'm finding it. My idea was to get to this square, so I was trying if something I can do about it. Putting decent amount of pressure at this point in time. My idea was to put the bishop here. Yes, he had to do something about it. Alright, folks. How do we continue? Okay, let's see. Let me try to open this up. I have this move. Now he can move the bishop away. Alright, the bishop comes, knight comes here. Yes, I would want the knight to sit somewhere else. Then I still have this push. Knight is still pinned. Sure, what needs to be done? I think I blundered a pawn. I roughly blundered a pawn. Okay, no issues, folks. No issues. Let's continue. Let's continue. It's okay. I blundered a pawn. I can see that now that I blundered the pawn. I should not have played it. Okay. No issues. So let's play this check here. Okay, I had blundered the pawn and I still have. Let me get out of this. Well, folks, it's gotten into an equal position. I had a lot of pressure going, which is completely gone now. I don't see the pressure still existing. But let's try to put more this one as a check here. So it's working, but let's try. Okay, so I'll put more pressure here and then put this check in. Get this check in. Okay, let's get a check in. Now I need to find a continuation and a position for my knight. No easy way to reach some of these points. This bishop is not in a great square. I would want to change that. Okay, let's see his ideas. Queen is not in great shape. This knight is a little bit stuck. Right now his knight is free, but I'm not clear what needs to be done. The knight is also a little restricted. Triple on this file. It's one of the possibilities. I have this possibility. Okay. takes. Pawn takes. Pin the knight. Then I move the rook away. I think I messed up somewhere. My queen is his king is also pretty much exposed. My king is also pretty much exposed. I'm putting pressure on this. It's pinned. The both of these are in really nice shape. Okay. The plan. Not clear, folks, how we are going to progress, and I think I did a few mistakes. I'm not in great shape, to be frank. His king is exposed. My king is exposed. It's a mess, and we just have a minute on the clock. The rook doesn't have squares. It's not a good position. Get the king away. Knight comes here. Rook takes. Knight comes here. Rook takes. Check. Alright folks, I think, not sure how to handle this. I think I'm going to go a little material down here. Both my rooks are hanging. This is a fork, right? This is technically a fork. This doesn't work because this is a bit of a trouble, so I'm going to play it away. Okay, that's not a problem at all. This is okay. We just a pawn down. Alright, this is much better. I was expecting something worse, so this is like much better than what I was expecting. So then I can take this, no issues. No, doesn't work. He still has this. Got saved. Thank you. I have this check. Okay folks, I'm just absolutely lost. I'm not clear what's happening. I don't have direct check, so I'm going to just try to prolong and push. Let's see if I do get something out of this. Last 10 seconds. Now this is where the game is very tough for me. Under time pressure I just lose, to say the least. And that's been typically the situation for me. The king does not have great squares. There is a fork lined up here. There's a check lined up here. He just has a second on the clock. He lost on time. Was I winning? Was that move completely winning? It wasn't. Wasn't completely winning. Or it was a draw by repetition. Something like that. So it was a drawish position. But yes. Alright folks. This is the what it was. Catalan structure I was trying to go for. Yes, I want to see any book games in this position. Top games was Petrosian versus 1977. Right, it's fairly old. I really want to see who plays these kind of poses. And yes, I'm of course interested to know who plays Topolo versus Carlsen. It's the top rated game in this specific structure. Again, Ding versus Carlsen. Okay, this is the structure that I was going for. Topolo versus Caruana, draw game. Black is slightly better in the top games, but overall if you see, I think it's still an equalish game. I had to play, he typically plays d6 in this position, but he played, yeah, it's a very strong move, Dingler matches. So overall black has done really well in this structure in the top games, but overall percentage wise I had to play bishop g2. Bishop g2 is the most obvious move. Knight f3 is having a better result. It's more double-edged. And yes, Dingler versus Mamadov. Again, this structure is Petrosian game. Now this, I had to play Knight c3, which I did. It was obvious. And I think now, as you can see, it's a lot of games that are here in this specific structure, but it's heavily better off for white at this position. I should have pushed. What if it takes? Goes back or goes back. Then queen takes. Oh my god, it's an extremely messy position. I would have been completely winning if I played this move. So this move was wrong. I should have kicked the bishop. Bishop instantly goes back. Then I simply castle. I get a nice little center. So missed a bit of the thing in the opening. I still have a central. I'm missing a lot of central breaks. I'm still missing central breaks, and finally, after a lot of time that the opponent gave me, I did do the break. And then, yeah, I was completely winning here, but then I think I messed up. Got an drawn endgame. Yes, see here, this is the thing. I'm losing initiative. Pushing this here takes. Completely winning position. So basically I did not see the initiative. I gave up the initiative, couple of mistakes, and then I played this. So still I was better here. As you can see, heavily error prone game. I had to open up the king side. I checked. Still better. I opened up my own game. I should have pinned. Then, okay, how does it matter? The opening of the king. I had to play this, putting more pressure on the knight. Bishop takes, knight takes, and then queen further puts pressure. Oh my god, this is just winning. So I had a lot of chances which I messed up. As you can see in the time on the clock, I'm down to 1 minute. I should have taken it. Rook takes, then moved away. So I've been missing some sort of moves here, some blunders. King f1 is a mistake. He did the right condition. Bishop x was a mistake. Here I completely messed up. I know that I was losing, but somehow saved the game. Okay, folks. Good day, good half a day. The rest of the day, I'm going to work on creating a plan, and I'm going to just put up a summary of the plan on the next month's plan, because it's almost 1 month in, and I think we've done decent progress. We've stabilized the game. We've seen our errors, mistakes. We've been working on intermezzo puzzles. We've been working on We're working on intermezzo puzzles, we're working on discovery puzzles, and we've stabilized. I think our opening seems okay, but in the middle game we're doing some mistakes. I think we had a mate in 1. Oh my god. Opponent had a mate in 1 as well, which he has missed. So of course a blunders game, but yeah, the match concluded with me winning because opponent did not find it. It's a lot of time pressure. I think this blitz games, I think I'm going to use only for, I think the new strategy is blitz games for openings, rapid for middle games. So we're going to have one blitz, one. Hello folks, welcome to this discussion on the month 2 plan. So month 2 we are looking at the opening plan. So I'm going to build, first of all I have played around 200 games this month, so I'm going to utilize these 200 games to understand these 6 opening repertoires for white and black. And the way I'm going to go about doing this is I'm going to analyze my games, build a repertoire, and look at one grandmaster game during that period. So it's going to be an alternate day plan. So one day I'm going to do the opening plan prep, and the other day I'm going to do the middle game and end game prep. If you look at the openings, I'm going to look at 2 openings which are very similar to each other, QGD, Catalan. I'm going to understand how these 2 are different and how do I play these 2 openings for white, which is still a D4 opening. I think both of them are D4 opening is what I'm going to practice. For black, I'm going to look at 4 possibilities, E4 and D4, C4, D4, C4. In E4, I want to look at 2 openings, Sicilian Defence and Caro-Kann. I want to practice 2 openings for E4. I want to look at KID for D4, and I'm going to practice this. First of all, I'm going to look at what are the kind of mistakes I'm doing, look at grandmaster games. So if I look at it, the volume of work that is required here for QGD, I think I'll have to look at least 5 grandmaster games. Let's look at the target for that as such. So I'm going to have 5 grandmaster games for each of these. So I will have to look at roughly around 30 grandmaster games as such. That's going to be there here. And then we are going to look at practicing intermezzo, practicing discover attack, and then we are going to look at them for the middle games. We are going to specifically focus on the intermezzo, discover attack puzzles. I'm going to do at least 5 to 10 puzzles a day on these 2 topics because this is where I have been doing the middle game mistakes. For endgame, rook pawn endgame is where I think my weakness lies. King pawn endgame also. So I'm going to spend one day on the opening part and another day on the middle game and the end game part. I'm just thinking, should I make it one day specifically to middle game, one day specific to end game? So I'm yet to think about it. Currently I was looking at middle game, end game, but I feel that it should be day 1 opening, day 2 middle game, day 3 end game, and then repeat. And daily puzzle volume for 15 minutes I'm going to do puzzles, 45 minutes of games, and the prep part of it I'm going to add to this whole repertoire. So I'm going to move to from 1 hour to maybe 1.5 hour kind of an approach. Alright folks, that's the plan that I worked up, and let's jump into round 2, month 2.